Even though my college football team stinks, I'm still a fan.
From the Oakwall Studios in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hello, this is Jesse Oakley III, and for today's topic, being a football fan. I love American football. I've loved it since I was a kid, and I have some amazing favorite teams. In the NFL, my team is now called the Washington Football Team, and hopefully they'll get a name by 2022. But back then, they were an amazing team. They won 2 Super Bowls, but now they're just a shell of themselves. We've gone from 3 Super Bowl wins to 3 win seasons. These things happen. But I'm also a college football fan. And the college I went to, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, when it comes to college football powerhouses, UNLV ain't it. The last time UNLV had a really good season, legendary quarterback Randall Cunningham was on the team. And even then, they had to take those wins away because of a bunch of ineligible players that were playing on the team. That was quite embarrassing. But for many decades, the 80s, the 90s, the double zeros, the 10s, and the 20s, I see UNLV and I just shake my head, wondering, when is this program going to get better? Yes, you do have spurts in 94 when they won the Las Vegas Bowl against Central Michigan. You have a 2000 when they won Las Vegas Bowl against the Arkansas Razorbacks. And you had 2013 where they lost the Heart of Dallas Bowl to North Texas. But between those those bowl game times, not good. 2 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 0 wins. As I'm recording right now, UNLV has the second longest losing streak in FBS division. That's the football bowl subdivision. They have 13 straight losses in a row. And prior to this, and with this recording, they play a game on October 29th, my birthday. They play their in-state rivals, University of Nevada, which is a very good team. And they're playing up in Reno. This is the Battle of Nevada for that Fremont Cannon. And UNLV is 0-7 right now. And they have a good chance of being 0-8 and losing their 14th straight game in a row. No matter how bad this UNLV team is, that's still my team. There'll be so many people that would jump to a winning program and say, yeah, that's my team. And they start losing. Then they'll jump to another winning program and say, yeah, that's my team. And then they jump to another program and say, yeah, that's my team. But for me, no matter how good or how bad my team is, it's still there. And they're still my team. Las Vegas is a city that always loves winners. You love winning the jackpot. You love being a winner all around in the city. The city, they smile on winners. They're not too kind on losers. A great example about this, the UNLV Running Rebel basketball team. In the 70s and the 80s, they were college basketball powerhouses. It would be hard to get a ticket at the Thomas Mack Center for UNLV Running Rebel basketball. And Jerry Tarkanian, he was the best coach that UNLV's ever had. Heck, they have a statue right in front of him at the Thomas Mack Center. Now, when UNLV won that championship in 1990, and they were so close to winning the championship in 1991 until a certain program called Duke beat them by 2 points, you could say that the Running Rebels run was over at that time. They had the probation, and then slowly but surely, they start taking a dive. Yes, you have some other winning seasons where they made the tournament, but they haven't made the NCAA post-tournament since 2013. That was 8 years, 9 years counting. You have a team that was on a winning streak back in the 80s and 90s. And right now, it gets difficult to actually get a full support at the Thompson Mack Center because the Run Rebels aren't what they used to be. And that's the thing about certain fair weather fans. Yes, you do have fans that stick with you for good and for bad. And you also have those other fans that's just going to bounce from one team to the other team to the other team to the other team. If they're fair weather fans, let them be. Let them go from one point to the other point. But if you're a fan of a bad team, a really, 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 really bad team, then guess what? It shows your dedication. It shows your drive. It shows your passion for that team and the players on it. No matter how good or how bad they can get, you're still faithful. What about you? Let's just take that fan dynamic and take it to friends. You have friends that are going to be with you through thick and thin, and you have friends that are going to be with you just for the thick. And if things aren't going well, they go to the other friend who's also going through those thick moments. And they go jump from friend to friend to friend to friend to friend. And you wouldn't call that a real friend, would you? I didn't think so. Same logic. If you're a fan of a team who's challenging, stick with them, be with them, support them the best way you know how, because you never know when the thin's going to come. And when the thin's going to come, be prepared to stick with them as well. There's so many teams out there that are doing very well. But what happens when the team doesn't do well? We stick with them? That choice is up to you. All I can say is, if you're a real fan, stick with them. It'll be worth it when they win, when they start winning again. This is Jessica Third speaking, and until next time, you take care and always have a great day. Bye.